It's here. Here it's fine.
We'll deal with that later. We'll do that one later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen. White House.
Fellow Nigerians, we are gathered here not as politicians. We are gathered here as citizens who are concerned about what is going on in the country. What we are discussing is not politics. We are discussing citizenship.
Yes, sir.
What the National Assembly is seeing today, with all of us in front of them, is what they ought to be seeing every day. There's no parliament you go in the world where the citizens are not found in the gallery and around the parliament making one case or the other. So this is not a protest. This is participation in democracy. And many more Nigerians should make this a daily activity. Whether you are concerned about water, air quality, education, whatever is the subject matter that concerns you for that day, you have a right to come here and remind our constitutional representatives that they have zero power except the power they are exercising on our behalf. Yes, that's number one. Yeah. Number two, what we need to understand is that we have a history of people rigging elections. But what the present administration is doing, and the National Assembly is enabling them to do, is that they are not content to rig elections. They want to rig the rules of the election. They want to make election rigging part of the law. So what we are fighting for is not just one clause in one bill. We are fighting for the principle of freedom. What the TINIBU administration is doing to us, and Akpabio is leading the National Assembly to do, is that they want to reverse our independence. That independence we labored, our forefathers obtained from the British. They want to become black-skinned imperialists. And how are they doing it? They have no skill in governance. They've shown that already. But they don't want to leave the same. And they want to make election to be an empty ritual where the citizen knows that I am just coming there like a prop in a movie. I don't count. The script is already written. And that is why President TINIBU said when he was coming, the power is not begged for. You don't beg the people for power. You go and grab it like a pickpocket, like an armed robber. You grab it, you snatch it, and you run with it. And the citizen of Nigeria, in his mind, will do nothing. What we want them to know is that we can lose on the issue of governance, because we know that next time a better government will come. We can lose on the mismanagement of our resources. We know that when we hold elections, we will correct it. What we cannot lose is our sovereignty. We cannot lose our sovereignty. We cannot be a people who are not free in our land. So this movement for credible election is not a political movement. And don't assume, because Nigerians have a Messiah problem, don't assume that there will be Obiese Gosele coming to fight for you tomorrow. There will be Issa El-Buba fighting for you tomorrow. This is not how you are going to be free. How we are going to be free is that as we are doing it here, you do it in every part of your community.
Yes, sir.
If you lead a church, you make it a sermon.
Yes.
If you lead a mosque, you make it a sermon. Wherever you are, if you are a leader of a community, because there are three principles implicated in what we are discussing. Our government is saying, through our law, that we are dishonest people, that we cannot do anything fairly. And we have been doing that to our people for a long time. A student who goes to write an exam, entrance examination, is not sure that what he does in the exam will determine the outcome. A person who goes to work doesn't believe that what he does at work will determine his remuneration or promotion. Everything we do in our society, our leadership, have made dishonesty a national character. And Nigerians, we are not dishonest. It is a dishonest leadership that we have. Secondly, that we cannot be fair and just. Already, the government has taken over all the resources of the country. They've appropriated all the wealth of the country to themselves. They have captured all the governors that people elected for the variety that they brought in the election. They've now approximated and unified everything into one singularity to serve one man, one system. Now, they want to make election a foregone conclusion. And this is a country where the government says they have arrested coup plotters, and that the coup plotters will face death sentence, life imprisonment, other punishment. And the government itself is a coup d'etat. Yes. So we cannot allow for them to assume that we are quiet. And let me tell them, what we are doing here today is our right.
Yes, sir.
And it's our love for the country we are expressing.
Yes, sir.
They cannot be too sure that every part of Nigeria will continue to wait and protest peacefully like this. So the earlier they abandon that attempted coup and do the right thing, the best for the country.
Yes, sir.
As it is today, our president is being supervised from Washington on how to be a commander-in-chief. And is being supervised from France on how to manage the economy. Does he want to be supervised from abroad on how to conduct elections? India has 10 times of our voting population. They don't even discuss free and fair election anymore, because it is an insult to the Indian spirit that you would think the election is not fair. So this is the last time there will be a national expectation and our natural habit.
Yes, sir.
So there is a long speech here, or long 21-point statement. That statement will be shared to the press, deem it as read, because there are other leaders here. But the conclusion I will make is that what we are also doing here is a spiritual exercise.
Yes, sir.
Because you can lie to yourself, you cannot lie to your God.
Yes.
Yes.
So you cannot say, I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend our unity, uphold our honor and glory, so help me God. Why are you asking God to help you if you are not honest? Why do we start National Assembly with a prayer? House will start with a prayer, end with a prayer. Senate will start with a prayer, end with a prayer. Federal Executive Council will start with a prayer, end with a prayer. But in between, everything's a lie. We cannot be like that. So I plead with the government. They should realize that they are ordinary people like us, and that the government seat is a barber's chair. You sit there, they barb your hair, another person sits there, they barb his hair. It does not belong to anybody. Therefore, they should not set the country on fire. They should not assume that after a few days, we are going to get tired. It's not going to happen.
It's just beginning.
Secondly, they should not assume that they will remain there if elections are not held. An election will not be held under a law that is already a burglary of the vote. So I plead with you all, and the media, be on the side of the people. Don't confuse issues. Don't say there's a clause there, there's an argument there. I've been listening to morning shows, evening shows. Journalists don't understand simple English anymore. Even though someone have PhD in English, they have PS in communication, they are confusing things. It is not everything that is money, that is commerce, advertising. No. You need to have a country. I served in Liberia after the war as a United Nations appointed commissioner, and ECOWAS appointed commissioner. It doesn't matter whether you are editor-in-chief, chief justice. If you don't have a country, if you have lawlessness,